And so to begin this session, I want to invite a Native American who is going to help us to honor this land where we are. So it's my pleasure to invite Cliff Matias. Cliff Matias is the founder and director of the Redhawk Native American Arts Council in Brooklyn. Chris, please, can you come up?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Cliff Matias. I'm from the Redhawk Native American Arts Council. Today, I am here on behalf of the Ramapo Lenape, who are based right across the river in Mahwah, New Jersey. And so I'll be doing a land acknowledgement on behalf of Chief Dwayne Perry, who couldn't be here, but I often do these land acknowledgements in conjunction with the chief of the Ramapo Lenape. And so, Basil spoke briefly about the United Nations and the Permanent Forum, which I have been a part of for many years, and which we'd love to see the forum bringing tribal chiefs and tribal chairmen and leaders of indigenous communities from all over the world, and not just organizations that participate in the Permanent Forum. I think that's very important and important work to do, and so we'd love to see that too. This region of the United States, as well as this entire hemisphere, North and South America, the Caribbean, the Polynesian Islands, in some way, shape, or form, are all products of religious conflict and the economic growth that didn't benefit the indigenous people. If you look at they just celebrated Columbus Day, which indigenous people all over the Americas have now begun to change and create what we call Indigenous Peoples Day on Randall's Island, right across the river. There was a celebration for 24 hours of indigenous people from all over the world who came together to sing, to dance, to share their culture, and to say that as indigenous people, we are still here. And so more and more indigenous people are starting to rise up and say, hey, recognize us. So, whether it was the Spaniards arriving in the Caribbean to force Christianity on the Taínos, or the missionaries who've traveled across South America and into North America through warfare, interjecting their religion on the indigenous populations. And then, of course, with that was also the economic growth of those countries, whether it was through silver and gold, or whether it was through beaver and otter fur. So, as indigenous people here in this hemisphere, of course, we recognize this at its full potential and the need for this to be addressed around the world. I'm sorry I didn't introduce my nations. I'm Quechua, and I also recognize my Taino heritage from the Caribbean as well. Again, on behalf of the Ramapo Lenape and Chief Perry, we'd like to do this land acknowledgement. I'm going to play a flute song, which the flute always talks about love and talks about peace and talks about people coming together in that beautiful way. And so I'm going to play a short flute song and then a traditional welcoming song. Thank you very much. So I, again, want to wish you a wonderful conference and this most important work that is happening here today, and many blessings. Thank you so much.